Citizens of the world, it's time to build a microbial empire in Primordial Empire. This is, imagine the cell stage of Spore, but it's a colony slash kind of city builder thing. We are a colony of microbes, and we are going to build and grow from very little to a lot. And this was actually made by a Zacholite in the community called Mark. Mark, thank you so much for making this game. This is currently a free demo, so if you just want to go check it out, this is not sponsored or anything. It's just, they made this game, they sent it over and said, hey, would you like to check out? There's a free demo everyone can try. And I looked at it and I was like, actually, this is kind of interesting. So I'm going to be learning some of the basics and then trying out a new game. This is a combat update, which means these cells are gonna start fighting each other, but we'll see how it goes. Now, tutorial. I've been through the getting started. I just want to quickly go through these to make sure I'm not being completely blind. You know what? I'll go through the getting started again as well, just so you can see. So you all are on board with how this works as well. So this is the world. This is us. These white blobs, this is us. This stuff here, this is food, and the blobs eat the foods. And you can see these cells. We are us. We are all of this. These plants send out bits of food. See that? Bits of food come out. And this is where we're starting. So we can pause the game. We can increase the game speed. It's going through the tutorial. There's speeds up there in case things are going too slow. We can hide the GUI. We can hold control to see where all of the things are moving and indicating. See, there's a bunch of food over here. They might discover it at some point. There he goes. Ah, they found it. They found the food. But they're all tied to this central node, you know? So we can click on a stem cell to figure out details. You can see there's... Oh, I am blocking the UI a little bit here. I don't know if there's... I mean, there's tooltips down there. Maybe I could just move myself over a little bit. Do this. So I don't block it so much. Good. And then, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, watch your stem cells produce plasma. So you can see there's plasma generation. I'm gonna block something. There's plasma generation and mitosis. So this bar is them generating plasma. This bar is when they're going to split into another one. They do consume calories. They stay close to plants, and stem cells seek out plant blueprints to seed. So all of this is going on in this simulation. So stem cells require food particles. Use the food rations to pop them down. Let's feed our cells. We're dropping all this food down for them to eat. Delicious. Get those calories. Do the mitosis. So these are some buildings. Protein incubators. So this is, like, I don't know if this is going to count as a city builder or a colony builder or what. I'm not too sure. But we're going to go ahead and get rid of these. This drag effect, by the way, is actually very nice. You can do this. I accidentally killed a cell because you can do that if you're not careful. And now we can plant some actual plants that we want here. So we need to plant a bunch there. We can also misplant one because it's teaching us what happens if you put it in the wrong spot. There's some free space over here as well. How many have I planted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll do 12. So this one is misplanted. So this micro agave? What's the best way to pronounce this word? So this one is starving because it's planted in the wrong spot. It's not in the fertile ground. So we're gonna do this bonus objective just to show you how it works. Let me speed up the game. Let it starve quicker. You can see here, there's no growth. These things here, however, are growing. You can see crop growth, food production. And these things produce food faster. They just spit out these white bits. Agave. I mean, I don't know if these plants are the same agave as the desert plant. This is actually quite a big chasm. So this thing is slowly starving. Its health is down to 5. It's down to 4. So all these things have health. I'm waiting for it to die. And now it's died. Okay, we let it starve. And then we can remove it. Remove the... There we go. Good. And that's the basics of this game. You can see these agaves have grown up. And our colony is quite populous now, isn't it? It's quite populous. Look at this. There's so many stem cells. But let's continue on to the next one. It's only been 35 minutes and I'm actually playing the game already. Resource collection. Plant the cornerstones of every colony. The vesicle hub. The vesicles will sprout from it and set about collecting stockpile resources to distribute to other plants. Cultivate grubbers to break down larger resource deposits so the vesicles can collect them. This is how quickly and easily access towards Primordial Empire. Let's go! New colony. So collect free-floating resources, stockpile resources, plant a vesicle hub at the marked location. Here. What's this thing? Nutrient-rich cyst. Harvestable. Vesicle hub is gonna go here. So we're gonna build one of those. These are protein particles. These are mineral particles. See how this vibes like spore cell stage? This is nutrient-rich cyst, so we need grubbers for these. But these I think we just pick up, right? We'll start collecting resources in range and line of sight of its hub. It runs on plasma and needs to be in range of other vesicle hubs or the colony hearts. So I think this is sending plasma. So this spawns vesicle, which is a thing. It's spawning one. It spawned one. Oh, it's a thing. It's a vesicle. We got a vesicle. And it's going to start collecting these resources and storing it in the vesicle hub. Off you go. The vesicle will now grow, collecting free-floating resource particles. We can grow 2 additional vesicles by enabling their production chain in the vesicle hub. So, we can enable 2 more vesicles to be grown. Birthed? Created? I don't know how to refer to a vesicle. Have I been saying vesicle? Vesicle. Vesicle. So it's spawning another one. So there's like, I see. So it's visually represented how many are here. This is a nice touch, by the way. So if I want to see how many vesicles I've grown, I can look at the hub and see there's 1, 2, 3. Rather than looking around and be like, oh, there's 1, 2, 3, I think. You can just look here. There's 3 associated with this one. Plasma powered. So the plasma is being sent by the stem cells, I think. I'm trying to see where the plasma is coming from. I think it's being sent by our core there. Just checking here. Plasma powered, halted, belly full. Okay. The building has a belly. You like the backgrounds? They look quite nice, yeah. Big crystals. Unsure of the scale. Are we actually microbes or are we giant cells? Only free-floating resources can be directly collected by the vesicles. Some resources are condensed into these clusters. Plant the grubbers. Oh, it's big. Oh, and it shows the range of where I can go. Let's follow the tutorial. It's gonna build a new grubber here to grab these nutrient-rich cysts. Oh, I can assign grubbers. That's a nice sound effect. So we've built one of these. Grubber burrow. So grubbers are, oh, little shrimp things. Harvestable resources need to be tagged for breakdown. Each cluster can support. Now tag 2 harvestable resource clusters for grubbers to break down. How many grubbers do I have? 2? So I'll assign 1 to each. Like if I was doing pro plays, oh, there's, I can assign a grubber there. So I'll actually, can I, right-clicking goes the other way, okay. So I want to like harvest the mineral and harvest this. Pro plays, you would assign the 2 grubbers to the closest one, so it harvests faster. Plant another grubber burrow. We can do that. Assign more than 1 grubber to the same resource cluster. Break down all resource clusters. Recycle all grubber burrows after they have done their job. Let's get this built first, so we get more grubbers. Ah, yes. So we'll do that. I guess we have a total of... I'll just max it out. Give me my grubbers. You see there's like little eggs there, they hatch. It's all like simulated and everything. Are they okay? Can you figure it out? Okay, just had to reset the setting there a little bit. This is a free demo, so I expect not everything is super like on top of anything, but as long as there's no game-breaking bugs. Just the microbial bugs. So I'll speed up the game so we can get the 3rd star to break down all the resource clusters and then recycle all grubber burrows after they've done their job. Now, there's still some loose... Oh, the grubbers... The grubbers don't harvest, they just break away the piece, and then the vesicle comes and grabs the pieces. I see. So, is this in range of that? I think it's not. This, like, this counts as a resource cluster. I don't know if it's just those. So if I wanted to get that, I need to build another vesicle hub. Closer to this. So that, because this one can't reach all the minerals being dug up here. So we've broken down all of this. This one can grab those. They just need to grow up first. Ah, okay. Then maybe like when they're babies, make them like, I would say half the size. Make it real clear they're babies. Dig it. Scratch all the minerals out. You have little red grubbers in your aquarium. I've never owned an aquarium, so I don't really know what goes into it, but I assume a lot of this is part of aquarium health. Now, this is actually not just giving, like, colony builder vibes. This is giving, RTS vibes. I'm imagining another colony on some other part of the map, because this is part of the combat update. We're digging this as quickly as possible. There's only one left in there. Okay, good. Then break down all the resource clusters, recycle all grubber burrows after they've done their job. Is this... if I do this... the grubbers go with. And then the food shows up, and then there we go. 3 stars. Congratulations, this colony is viable. Production and food chains. Stockpile resources, plasma, protein, minerals, later DNA are needed everywhere and in considerable amounts for placing plans, for their upkeep, later for trade, upgrades, and much more. Therefore, it's important trade with... I was about to say with whom? Or is it more of with what? Every organism needs calories. And this must come from somewhere. Production it is. Look at this cozy place. Let's establish our presence here. Plant 2 vesicle hubs. So, looking at the range of things, we want to be able to reach there and reach there. Okay. We're getting some build orders. Microculture. We've got a lot of those already. So we'll need... up until now, we've been collecting resources from the environment, but that is not sustainable for long. Tap into a renewable protein source. Grow 3 protein incubators. The tutorial's starting to not tell me where, but I assume it has to be on fertile ground. 3 of these. Does it need... missing fertile ground. Darkness required. Oh. It's too bright. We need dark fertile ground. Oh. So it actually should be there. There's too much sun here. So this sun ray is part of the gameplay mechanic. So this fertile ground was technically in shadow because of this little ridge here. That's a nice touch. What looks like just decoration to make the game look nicer, it's actually a gameplay mechanic. This sun ray is actually a thing. Okay, we've built these protein incubators. We can now enrich our ecosystem, complete the food chain, plant a feeder hub near your micro agaves and stem cells. Feeder hubs can run on protein and spawn feeder cells. Predators that hunt stem cells, they produce nutrient-rich pulp, which then feed to other plants. A beautiful, in quote marks, symbiotic cycle. By the way, the writing in this game has been pretty solid. Like, nothing's felt weird. So feeder hubs. They don't need fertile ground, so I'll just plant 1 there. So these will spawn things that eat the white things. So we're creating a colony that lives off itself. So this feeder hub, it's spawning a feeder cell. Let's put this new feeder cell to use. We currently lack a source of minerals. Place a mineral extractor at the highlighted mineral patch. Oh, this is actually a mineral patch. It's big. Look at this thing. So this, look, it's actually gonna start eating the stem cells. This thing's fast. Feeder cell. So it's a predator that eats the things that we've been growing this whole time. So it has calories. The calories drop at like 3-4 a second. 3 a second, I think. Fully grown, maintaining. So this thing. Mineral extractor. This plant will sustainably produce mineral, but relies on symbiotic feeding from feeder cells. Will continue once a suitably placed mineral extract has been fed. So the feeder cells produce a, was it a protein? Oh, you can allow the hunting or banning of amino berries or stem cells. Okay, you can control what they hunt. So feeder cells, just checking, they produce a turn it and in turn feed other plants with a kind of protein, I think. Donate food. Cell donates calories to request. Oh no, it just donates the calories straight to the mineral extractor. Symbiotic feeding. Call feeder cells to transfer their excess calories to this plant. Feeder cells must be fully grown and have clear line of sight. So the feeder cell deposits calories into the mineral extractor, which then extracts the minerals. Always check what the plant you want to grow needs. Every plant must get its energy from somewhere, whether it's light, protein, feeder cells. Pay attention to the production chains that produce calories. Some plants have alternative energy sources, so like a micro agave. It creates calories from fertile ground and light every 4 seconds. Okay. Activate symbiotic feeding in a micro agave. Symbiotic feeding. Oh. Call feeder cells to transfer their excess calories to this plant. Feeder cell must be fully grown. So we can activate the symbiotic feeding. So the predator here will actually donate some calories to the micro agave, which produces food, which feeds the white cells, which the predator eats. By the way, I do like the touch of this mouse cursor, because this is literally what I did for a project when I was in university. I wanted the mouse cursor to emit a light and to have a trail. And I was like, oh yeah, that's I've done this. It's fun. Okay, so just to finish this off, we want to plant another feeder hub. No, that's not the feeder hub. Get a total of 6 feeder cells. So you want to turn on a bunch of feeder cells. Activate symbiotic feeding in all the micro agaves at once by holding shift when activating the production chain. Ah, okay. No line of sight to a feeder hub. Oh, so yeah, I'll need another feeder hub. It does highlight. So I want one of those. Get a total of 6 feeder cells. Okay, understood. So I might be overfeeding here, but then again, it's not overfeeding because the predators are feeding the agave, which produces more food, which produces more white stuff, which gives them more food to eat, which then, okay, yeah, it's all symbiotic. Yeah. Our colony grows. Exploration and expansion. We're going out into the world, using pheromones to attract your cells, explore the surroundings, and expand. Do this by placing a series of interconnected vesicle hubs. Here we learn another important basic concept, range and line of sight. Almost every organism in Primordial Empire has a perception range and can only target its goals if it has line of sight. Walls and repulsive pheromone trails block line of sight. Navigate around them. Exploration. Kligan, you're unable to play video games because you got bitten by your cat during an X-ray when he was super scared, and now your clicking finger is swollen. Yeah, ibuprofen? This colony can't grow because its resources are limited. We need to explore the surroundings to find a better settlement location. We can use the tool Okay, this works like cement. I'm guessing painting pheromones and colony sims. Attract the pheromones to send cells to a specific location. Try it out 3 times. Only locations within range and line of sight of your vesicle hubs can be explored. Each click attracts 3 cells. You can select the type of attracted cell using the filter menu. So we want to scout with stem cells. What's the max range we can send them out? Okay, okay. Explore and expand until you find a suitable settlement location with light and resources. Ah, there's no light here, so we can't... There's also no fertile ground here. So we want to build the vesicle hubs. Continually plant these. Always send enough stem cells along as no plant can grow without them. You can create waypoints with attractive pheromones by holding down shift. So I always want to build within range, I think. So you can create... Oh. Okay, RTS vibes. Ah yeah, you just can't send them straight into the fog. But you can send them like that. Okay, we're looking for fertile ground. Oh, this is conveniently in range. Is there a hotkey for this Q? What font is that? The Q is so swirly. There's some fertile ground, so I probably... Actually, this is still in range, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, so there's no range for this, it's just the fog of war. But also I assume these cells can starve. So if you just keep sending them and there's no food, they will just eventually starve. Well, you can tell them to prioritize patches and stuff. This looks great. Look at this. Sunlight. So this sunlight here is actually a mechanic. This is a perfect location for a settlement. So to get over here, we need to... Oh, it needs line of sight as well. So to get around this, I have to do that. 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 Yeah. We need to scout that as well. Keep scouting there as well. Oh, is this an opening? So we want to basically establish a colony over here. Okay, so microculture, micro agave, we want to plant 8 of these. So I can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get those over. We need 3 protein incubators. That's actually... Protein incubators need to be... Oh no, these are okay. We We need 3 protein incubators. 1, 2, 3. We need 2 feeder hubs. Wait, what are feeder hubs again? Wait, I've just built feeder hubs. Wrong thing. 3 protein incubators, these. So these require darkness. So they have to go here. Okay. But also, we're struggling to get fully over to this side. Stem cell needed. So how do I move my people over? Do I just attractive pheromone? Number of cells. Do I just do that? The font is called Cherry Swash. Oh, I have to lead them over. Oh, I see, but then waypoint mode. Like that. Ah, I see, okay. We're migrating cells. So, does this serve any purpose? Colony heart. The center of the colony can distribute plasma like a vesicle hub, but has no vesicles and no biomass. Okay, so it's... doesn't matter too much. 2 mineral extractors on there? So we've built these protein incubators. Where'd all my cells go? They all die for some reason? It's like if I just click here, none are going. But if I waypoint like that, that works. Okay. I'm gonna watch them this time, see what happens. The cells starved on their journey? I'm struggling. Am I not reading something? At times you'll want to restrict your cell's movement. Use the tool repulsive pheromone to create a barrier for the cells. Use the filter buttons bottom right to allow cells to pass through the pheromone barrier. Because there's plenty of food here. Oh, they just don't make it. One made it. We got 1 cell over. Oh. And they use themselves up. Okay. So we need to, like, only 1 cell made it. So this is actually quite tricky. Because there's not a lot of food anywhere. Like, I'm actually struggling to figure out how to... I mean, for a tutorial. I think this part needs to be tutorialized. Like, you need to actually, like, tell me, how do I establish the small colony? Because this part I actually don't know. Because I just started building all the things it told me to build. You can switch off plant seeding in 1 stem cell. So if I turn off this. So then track the pheromone. Try to turn off plant seeding on a few of these. Now use some... Oh, food rations. I forgot about food rations. Okay, yeah. That needs to be part of the tutorial on how to get cells over. So turn off a few of these so that we can actually start growing the cells over on this side. So now these will just live here and start splitting up. Then the new ones can start constructing these things. Okay. Okay. Because I actually worry, can you lose this mission? If I take all of the cells and they all starve on the way, do we just lose? Or is there a backup plan for that? Like, does this spawn a stem cell? So now you can see, the more we grow, because there's so much food, we can grow fast. The mitosis, it just needs food, and then it mitosisizes. What's the word? It goes through mitosis. Okay, so I have planted the micro agave. I planted the protein incubators. I need the feeder hubs. We need 2 of those. And then mineral extractors, we need 2 of those. Okay. Wait, what's wrong with this one? Oh, it's not in range of... it's not technically in range. Can I maybe... Is that in range? No, that's also not in range. Missing crystal patch. Technically in range. Okay. At times you'll want to restrict your cell's movement. Use the repulsive pheromone. Huh. And then we can allow... Can you... Okay, so you can just draw whatever you want. No stem cells equals game over. Okay. So you can technically lose this mission. If you just send them all over and they die. So this is now starvation. Is it because the feeders... we need more of them? Wait, what is this? Use the filter buttons, bottom right, to allow stem cells to pass through the pheromone barrier. Okay, there we go. So that actually works. So the stem cells can go up and down, but other things cannot. Okay, and these are now extracting crystals. Minerals. We require more minerals. Okay, this tutorial was a little tricky because it didn't actually tell me how to migrate the colony. Which I'm sure you'll fix moving forward. Strategic resources. Here we learn about strategic resources. These resources are needed for advanced plants and production chains, and unlike stockpile resources, they are not depleted through use. Strategic resources are harder to come by and usually found only in specific biomes. Salt in salt barrens, toxins in fungal biomes, sulfur in hydrothermal biomes. The exception is enzymes, which can be produced anywhere from large amounts of proteins. This is what we'll be doing here. Also familiarize yourself with colony scores. The most basic is biomass, an indication of your colony's size. Many scenarios will require your colony to reach a certain biomass before you can complete them. Okay. We have a colony. So we're establishing the usual micro agave. We need 6 of these. One vesicle hub. Which way are we growing? This is the left edge of the map, so I'll just put one on the tip there. 2 protein incubators. This doesn't require fertile land. We will be extracting resources from there. Don't know if there's any others up there, but let's put one there. We'll get the protein incubators down those sides. We can also go to 3. Just do a little bit of scouting. That might actually kill a bunch of my cells, but because they have to travel quite far. Okay, that's good to find there. So this is the edge of the map here. I keep placing the feeder hubs, thinking they're protein incubators. And I don't know why I do that. This requires darkness, but fertile ground. Darkness and fertile ground. We have to go down here. We need a new hub. So we can't afford to build more of these because we are low on proteins, because we don't have protein incubators. We need 2 of those. So I can speed up production by sending stem cells down there, and they have the add to building on. But that one just split. So then they should... Okay, so I can speed up production, speed up construction like that. So we've established a foothold. That's a large crystal. So these are our strategic oh, that's our biomass. No. Very good. The size of your colony is measured by its biomass. By the way, very good part of the tutorial is that it only adds the UI element when it's teaching you about it. So like this whole panel here was not there until it's like, okay, here's what biomass is. Size of your colony is measured by a biomass. Expand your colony until it reaches a biomass of 30. Hover your mouse over the biomass and it tells you, okay, just buildings plus cells, and you get a biodiversity bonus. Okay, for every 500 health points, 1 biomass point is awarded. Additionally, bonus points are awarded for the diversity of cell types. Okay, and achieve 15 protein balance. So this, okay, we're now learning how all of this goes. So we just need to increase biomass. So if we wanted to simply, like very... Oh, right. So like a simple way to increase biomass is to just have more food. But to have more food, we need more protein. To have more protein, we need to build more protein incubators, which are collected by this vesicle hub, which I will increase the number of workers. These feeder hubs, we currently Protein pod. Increases protein storage capacity by... Oh! Upkeep with light. So we need 5 protein to do it. So let's go ahead and speed up construction here. Yeah, let's just get all these protein pods going. So we need the vesicle up. So these things... Plasma-powered protein incubation. It produces 1 protein every 30 seconds. Output full. Oh, so that's in there already. So we need faster collection. Because one hub is gonna struggle. Because this is also... Is it picking up something else? No, okay. So these now just grow. I probably overplanted it somewhat. So to continue increasing biomass, we need that, but... Okay, I'll wait. I'll save up the protein to do this. The protein pod. Because what's our current max storage? Oh, 20. So we don't actually even need it. Just more food. More food means more cells. Oh, prepare for a large investment. Plant 3 protein pods to expand the colony's storage capacity. Okay, it is part of the objectives. Okay, so this part, plant 3 protein pods. So to speed up the harvesting, what I need is another... I should just continue expanding as well. So I'll place this down there. Send 3 cells down to quickly build that. So then we can collect these faster. Because increasing biomass... I mean, stem cells probably don't count for much biomass. It's what? Every 500 health points, you get 1 biomass. A stem cell has 100, so we need 5 stem cells for 1 biomass. Meanwhile, I'm assuming feeder cells have 150. Buildings... So buildings... the feeder hub has 150, so I assume larger creatures have more biomass. Okay. I'm going to increase the harvesting of these things there. And now we can build the protein pods, which just need sunlight. So I can just pop them here, I guess. I'm short. And just go grab more. Good, very nice. So we got these protein pods, which allows us to now store... It's another 10 each, but I think they have to... Creates 12 calories from light every 4 seconds. So it just sustains itself, right? Protein storage increase. When fully grown, increases the capacity by... Oh, so it does have to grow. I like how things have to grow. You can actually see them getting bigger. It really sort of blends the idea of plant and animal, huh? So then biomass is increasing. So as this grows, its health also increases, I see. So it starts with less health, and then its progress of growth is from here. So you can disable photosynthesis to stop it from growing completely. No, it still grows. Oh, it's because it has calories, right? You can't disable the calories it already has. So then protein balance and increasing the biomass. Like, is there a maximum population for these cells? Oh, wait. They would eventually not have enough food to sustain another cell. Like, another cell would be split off, but then there won't be enough food to sustain that. So there's a soft cap. There's a soft cap for how many cells you could have, is my understanding. Can build a grubber. guess I build a grubber there. Just allow things to grub. So the shrimp are babies, so they don't move out until they grow. So you can see. Okay, now that I understand how that works, that does make sense. I just didn't notice they were growing. I actually can't keep up with storing all of this. Oh, it's asking for a plus 15 protein balance. Oh, okay. I thought it was 15 total. Go. Let's bring some down, and to keep up with that, I need another vesicle hub. Just have the cells run on down here. Okay. That'll be bringing in a lot of protein. Total War, welcome. What is a vesicle? Like, I know this is a vesicle, but what does the word mean? Like, is that just the name of that kind of cell that does those things? Advanced colonies require not only familiar resources, stockpile resources, they also need strategic resources, plant an enzyme distillery to produce the strategic resource enzymes. Requires light and large amounts of protein. Make sure there are enough vesicles nearby. Advanced production. We need 10 minerals. We need more minerals. We require more minerals. I think we just need another grubber. Okay. Just pop it there. It's a container. It is, yeah. It transports resources in a cell. Okay, so in the real world, a vesicle is not technically a cell by itself. It's a thing that transports stuff within a cell. So if we're imagining all of this is taking place inside a cell, there would be a vesicle that is moving things kind of like a cell within the cell in a multicellular organism, but it's not a cell by itself-ish. I have not studied biology to that degree. Also, Mask of the Red Death, thank you so much. In this context, you think small cavity formed in volcanic rock by entrapment of gas bubbles during solidification is the most relevant definition of a vesicle. There are other definitions as well. Okay. Small sac formed by a membrane and filled with liquid. Vesicles inside cells move substances into or out of the cell. Okay. Membrane-bound compartment found in a cell. But like in this game, it acts as a cell, as if it has like intentions. Okay, so we're trying to grab a bunch of rocks. Oh, that's actually been harvested up. That's been harvested up. So I can now recycle this. Eat their remains. So we need to build this, which requires 10. And it needs light. Is there another source of minerals around here? I haven't found a mineral patch, but I'm assuming there is one. There's a lot of food down here. Or is this... I mean, that says 19 minerals. Oh, we got 10 minerals. Okay, we got enough. Enzyme distillery. Can I just build it on top of these food bits? Shouldn't cause any problems, right? We built an enzyme distillery. 350 health, wow. Excellent. The enzyme distillery will now produce enzymes. These can be used to cultivate berry grass. Plant 2 berry grass near a crystal patch. Near a crystal patch. Berry grass produces amino berries, a delicious and healthy alternative to stem cells. This... Good writing there. This process is calorie intensive. Upkeep enzymes, protein, plasma. So why does it say build it near a crystal patch? Is that a crystal patch there? So I need one enzyme to plant the berry grass. The enzyme distillery. Not mature. The distillery is still growing? Yeah, it is. There's a crystal patch. So if I wanted to get down here, I'm gonna need to move a vesicle. Could do that. Could do that. Expand down this way. But like cells can't just, as in the stem cells can't just live down here because there's no food. All the food is up here. If I wanted to increase food, I can just plant more of these. As long as you have the protein. Oh, it also takes minerals to do that. Okay. Right. Gotta send stem cells there. So we want to plant berry grass. So this... So amino berries produce... this is an alternate food source for stem cell hunting organisms like feeder cells. This allows access to the more remote mineral source at the lower end of this biome. Oh, this serves as the food. So we want to plant 2 of these. Get the stem cells down there. So these can grow in the darkness, which then allows me to build out of feeder hubs range, right? So we need to build the feeder hubs, which then feed off these berries. Two feeder hubs, and then I will build... It's asking for 4? So these berry grass, they're protein powered. Nitrogenase? Genase? What? I don't know how to say this word. Generates 6 calories from freely available nitrogen every 4 seconds with the help of enzymes. Works anywhere as long as the colony has access to enzymes, but with low yield. Right. So increasing the amount of enzymes we have is going to be important. It's out of range. This needs sun, right? Yeah. That works. Oh, So see, I planted food up here, and now cells just live there. So wherever you just plant food, they just live there. What's going on here? Oh, stem cells needed. Reach an enzyme density of 2. Enzyme density? So our current enzyme density is 1. So this just needs to grow, and then we can... So then it increases, like just having an enzyme distillery increases our enzyme density. Okay. Okay. I'm just struggling to get some stem cells down here to build these. Like slowly trying to get the calories down here. Distribute your body into this structure? To that one? Okay. I think yeah, these are eating the stem cells I'm sending down here. I've set this up in the wrong order. I'm trying to build the structure, but the predators I've spawned are eating the things that build the structure. Come on, you can do it. No, you can actually turn it off. Stop hunting things for a bit. Come on, cell. You can do it. You can do it. No, it died. So if you click, they eventually find. Okay, it just takes a bit. Let's see who makes it. I was just feeding cells to the... What are they called? The feeder cells. Yeah, you see that they starve on their way down here. There's probably... This one might make it? Come on. You starve so quickly. Yes! Just in time. Okay, you can now stop eating stem cells. Just eat the amino berries, because that's what these berry grass are for. Okay. What's wrong with you? Oh, it's because I turned off the feeder hubs from eating, so they couldn't feed. So now this mineral extractor is starving. Okay, yeah. So I stopped feeding the feeder cells, so then the feeder cells couldn't produce their stuff to feed the extractors. Okay. Please donate food. Yes, thank you. Is it not enough? Starves at 72 a minute. Oh, so why am I not at enzyme density 2? Do I need another one? Oh, the protein is taking a while to get. Well, I guess I just build another one. Let's make some room here. And then I can build another. Can I squeeze it there? Okay, there, that works. Build that. That should stabilize, maybe. I don't know if I need another I could just increase the number of feeders. Because I think the berries can support it. Food rations. Oh yeah, I can always use the food rations to... I keep forgetting about the food rations. Oh, we got to the 3-star. Okay, we got it, we got it. We just needed the... Wait, no. 2 stars. I was there, but I was no longer there. I need to get this grown. Okay, this is now stabilizing. We're getting the crystals back in. We now got plenty of minerals. Yes, good. So enzymes. So the berry grass just consumes all the enzymes, I think. Because I increased the number of feeder cells I have. I'm now eating more of the berry grass, which then I think uses up more of the enzymes because we're eating all the berries. Okay, 3 stars. We got it. Combat. The combat update. Let's go. This cave is contested. We need to protect ourselves against incoming attacks. Plant a lancet hive. Does it matter where? Grow 4 lancet cells. Lancet cells automatically attack enemy cells. To attack enemy plants, you must mark the plant first. Lancet cells can survive for long times far from their hive and can therefore be deployed anywhere using pheromones. Ah, okay. So this takes 1 mineral and 20 seconds to grow. They're all on. You just have to distribute the minerals into there. Let's get these resources moving. We can increase protein a little bit. No line of sight to vesicle hubs. We can expand a little bit. Okay, just increasing our stuff somewhat. There we go. Now we're moving some crystals around. Got to send some cells down here. They should be able to make it. We got a lancet. Lancet cell. They only have 100. They got a spike though. Look at, they've got a scythe. They have a scythe for a nose. Enemy incursion. Combat music. What are these things? They attack them like anime characters. Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Shing. With a scythe nose. Well done, but they came from somewhere and they'll just keep coming unless we kill them at their source. Find and destroy their nest. Send more than 3 lancet cells at once. Okay, I can do that. Does this need anything else? No. Let's just really increase our lancets here. They need minerals to grow them. So let us... What am I looking for? I don't have enough plasma. Plasma comes from stems. I think I'm dead. I don't have any stem cells. Okay, first loss. First loss. I expanded too much and I used up. Okay, we'll restart. Tutorials, combat. I expanded too much. I didn't have the stem cells. I should focus on maximizing my stem cells first. I can also speed things up by just having a whole bunch of food, use all my rations, eat! I will focus on resource production first. I don't need those. I need a mineral extractor. Turn these on. One feeder is okay. I don't think I need more protein. I just need the minerals to... Oh, there's more room for food there. You give them food, they'll come. Also, setting up more food on this side. We'll have our stem cells spread out a bit more. Okay, we're getting all the landsets down. Waiting for the food to start spawning here, but also this stem cell should just be able to eat. As long as one stem cell is there and there's a source of food, they will eat and grow and split. And with each split, like 1 splits to 2, 2 splits to 4, it's exponential until they eat more than food can provide. And then some starve. So I'm gonna wait for my population to get a bit higher here. Because it looks like on this side, we're eating all the food being produced. So this feels like it's at maximum population. So here we're expanding. Can I fit any more? No, it's pretty much max. So this, I feel, has room to grow. Yes, good. Using all our food rations at the start does feel a little risky, but... Okay. Now I think we can progress. Oh, when you kill them, they drop food. Defeated. Okay, now I feel like we got lots of stuff. Well done! They came from somewhere. Find and destroy their nests. Send more than 3 Lancet cells at once using the attractive pheromone. Use waypoints by holding shift. So, we're going to Q. We're gonna send 6. We're gonna send Lancets only. I have 8. Is it 4 per? I thought it was 3 per. Oh no, it's 4 per. And we have to find where they... What is that? Is that them? Go kill them. Hold on, let's group up. Let's group up. Go. Now go kill them. I mark it to destroy the building, because they won't attack buildings unless I mark it. Kill them! Parasite hive. I like how they're the parasites. No, they're completely different from us. We are the colony heart. They are the nasty parasite hive. Boo! They're not like us. We're the colony heart. We're the good guys, obviously. They're the evil parasites. This colony is viable. 3 stars. 3-starred the whole tutorial. We won the video game. But now we do have to press new game and actually try a real game. Economic and combat scenarios. Oh, this is like quite a lot of stuff in a demo. Just going through the tutorial was quite interesting. We can try the economic scenario first. We grow, we explore, we expand, we recognize the world, we make it ours. This is where it begins. We find ourselves in a calm, sheltered niche, a place that invites growth. We take advantage of what this cove provides, growing our nests into a colony, our colony into an empire, one cell at a time. We will fill any space that is provided to us, one structure, one system, all woven together with purpose. We adapt, we persist, we flourish, and soon nothing will compare to our splendor. Before you tackle the scenario, complete the tutorials. Okay, let's go. Establish a foothold for your colony. So, is this the current objectives or the total objectives? I assume the current objectives. Okay, they're all doing like bits of scouting. Basic production. We need 2 protein incubators. We need a there's more buttons here. Infrastructure and support. Development. Let's get one of you down. Vesicle hub. We're gonna need a... I mean, if we can afford it, just having more of these from the start really helps out. Feeder hub. I should have the feeder hub on this side because the feeder hub needs to eat the cells. Now I can place one of these. There's some natural wild agave here, which provides little bits of food. Okay, we've established a foothold. That's the basics. Grow colony to 30 biomass and plus 15 protein balance. Understood. So that means, mostly, we gotta start scouting. Okay, this map is... I don't know if it's locking our scrolling until we can expand. Until we explore, rather. What? I don't know what I'm looking at there. It's not moving. What is this thing? It's a dead thing, I think. Starvation. No, it's okay. Just looking around. We're trying to find more of anything. I think it's worth building a grubber burrow. Ah, there we go. Ah, okay. So we are going for Provisioner Bud. Produces food rations. Ah, okay, we're unlocking some new things here. Provisioner bud. That's not... Plasma pod. Increases plasma storage capacity. Okay. So right now, we just need to... expand out this way. Expand out that way. Expand down that way. And then we want to... Yeah, I need that food there. So we're gonna... Let's, I want to do this. So I need to send, like... that. But make sure I turn off some of these from feeding. And also, I can use food rations to make sure they don't die on the way. Okay. That's how you migrate a colony. So we're aiming for... What's this? Complexity. Colony score. Some of the neural processing power. Each connection between two neurons earns 1 complexity point. Additionally, bonus points are awarded for the longest continuous chain of connections between neurons. Okay. We need to keep exploring down there. This is gonna slowly grow. All of these have been planted. Do a bit of a scout there. Do a bit of a scout there. There's some big thing there. Lots of food along here. In the long run, always good to have more of those going. Oh, that has DNA in it. Also, forgot to activate those for the grubbers. So this is a thing. Crustacean remains, harvestable. So it's actually worth just having a... like a grubber. Just build one there. So one can't fit there. We can begin harvesting that. And also, this is in the shade, so I can also... Yeah, darkness required. Oh, we need a vesicle hub. Good. I think this is, yeah, pretty much the extent of the map. We want to make sure that's fully explored. We can now get protein incubators here. It needs darkness. Get more protein going. This is nice. Like, exploring down there. This is something as well. So we're just gonna start digging away at this. Nice population. Biomass is almost there. Protein balance needs to be plus 15. So let's make sure this is scouted out. We'll also need to probably have another vesicle hub holding this down. But also, if this is in sunlight, we can actually expand like that. Turn these on, and then we can get all those going. Okay. I've got the idea of how to grow our colony. Fossilized amber. Broken down by grubbers. So I'm not sure if there's an order of, like, when a grubber is digging away at something, is it just random which resources popped out, or does it do it in a certain order or by a ratio? So grubber burrows. So this is just a whole bunch of DNA out here. Huh. I have a feeling we're gonna be needing like getting stem cells down there. I see why we would want to start producing don't die, you can make it. So that you can build the grubber thing. Build the grubber thing. You can start working on that. Ah, we've got the 15 protein balance. Nice. Oh, these are all harvestable as well. Well, we can just have like a... There's no line of sight to a vesicle here. Can I... I built this a bit weirdly. I have a vesicle there, but I think I need to make a bit of room here. Don't want to get rid of the cells. I could filter that, but it's fine. Vesicle hub here, and then I can build a grubber here. And just max these out. Right-clicking just does that. Okay, so this grubber thing will start working on those. So plant an enzyme distillery to unlock advanced plants and star ratings. Enzyme distillery. We need 40? It's that expensive? The prices were different in... the prices were different in the tutorial, huh? Let's get 3 of those down, because we gotta wait for those to really build up. We can do a bit of scouting. Oh, it's random which resource pops out of these things. Okay, good to know. Have we finished digging this up? We have, so I can recycle this. And maybe I can fit another mineral extractor there. So we need enzyme distillery. Also the provisioner bud. Needs to grow next to a vesicle hub. So that will start producing rations. What are those? Toxic fungal patch, raw material for the production of refined toxins. Danger, poisonous. Non-resistant cells will quickly perish here. Oh, and more crystals down there. Okay. Oh, we've got our protein up. So this requires 10 crystals, 40 protein. Can I afford 2 of these? Not enough headroom. Not, okay. I can just pop it here, right? I just need the protein. Oh, we're not collecting nearly enough of this protein. But maybe we are. Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. Because we've got 6 of these here. So we've built an enzyme distillery. I feel like I will need a second one. What's that? Genetic sampler. Achieve 18 biodiversity by cultivating various plants. Achieve 100 biomass and complexity. Achieve 150 biomass and complexity. Achieve 200 biomass and complexity. Okay. I can go ahead and double up the enzyme because 1 definitely doesn't feel like enough. So I am now producing these rations, which I feel like I'm going to need to get down to some places here. But also, what is the exact... Creates 6 calories every 4 seconds while growing next to a vesicle hub. Generates 1 food ration from 75 calories in 60 seconds. Each provisioner bud can store 1 food ration. Oh, so you need a provisioner bud for every food ration. So you kind of want to have... them growing like this. It has to be next to, huh? So they just gain calories from the vesicle hubs. The vesicle hubs are plasma powered. So that's why cells sometimes come down here to try and feed the vesicle hub. We'll see if that works. Population looks okay. We're going for 200 biomass and complexity. So complexity is something that we have not explored yet. 18 biodiversity by cultivating various plants. So that's just different things. So what have I not grown? Berry grass. So berry grass... we would need it here, I'm pretty sure. So let's expand down. Do that. Need to do that. Carnivorous protein fact. It looks like a Nepenthes. I'm from the tropics. I've grown these. Carnivorous protein. This plant eats stem cells or amino berries and generates protein. Oh. Does it need anything else? No. I just need to grow one. Help yourself. Eat some. Berry grass. That's... just short on plasma. Right. So plasma is just stem cells. Look at that. Looks like a Nepenthes truncata. Ooh, there's stuff over here. So, does it just eat whatever floats by? Oh, it's got a range. Either the stem cells explore or they get eaten by the Nepenthes. Okay, so there's stuff here. These need to be built. So to make sure things make it, I can do that. So yeah, pretty much next to any of these, I would want to build another provisioner bud. We got the berry grass down. Toxin harvester. Neuron. Close by neurons. So this is the neuron stuff. Close by neurons connect to form a network that can exchange and process information. This is how complexity is generated. The more connections and the longer the chains of connections, the higher the complexity. I'm unsure what it does. Can I fit one more berry grass here? Yes. Okay, so in terms of the toxins, it would go there, but what do I need for this? 20 DNA, 1 enzyme. So I'd want to build that, but the toxins would kill the stem cells, right? Okay, they made it. I don't think I can cancel their move order. Okay. I do want to scout down this way. Wrong button. Just fully scout this out. There's a whole thing down here. Look at that. Now, is there any way to sustain stem cells in the darkness? Oh, I could grow a lancet hive and properly scout with them. Stem cell sprouter. Slowly spawns new stem cells, but needs protein and minerals to do so. There is a way. Useful in places that are otherwise not accessible. So, it eats protein. So, I would want to... We're currently losing protein. I need to increase protein generation. Make sure they don't starve on the way. Also, feeding them on the way, they sometimes split. So then there's more of them to complete the tasks. We finished harvesting these things, so I can also... What's the hotkey for this? Delete. There you go. I can clear that, recycle that. I can clear this, recycle this. This is... I paused the game accidentally. So we're increasing our protein generation here. This is... What's wrong with this? Oh, it's not on fertile ground. Can I make the delete circle smaller? So we're getting down to here. There's just a whole bunch of minerals down here. But then there's also all of this, which I would probably want to utilize. What's our current biodiversity? So biodiversity is just the number of different plants. So if I want to scout now, what I should do is actually go to Lancet cells and send them over this way. Yes. Because they can scout better than stem cells. Probably shouldn't be sending 3, but I don't know. We've pretty much fully explored the left side. We just want to fully explore this right side. Okay, this is just a closed off cavern. Does this open up? Maybe this loops back around to the top? Oh, there's a whole thing over here. Look at that. Ah. There's full-on sun up here. Can you cross over? No, this is a dead end. Okay. Go home. And they waypoint okay as well. So if I wanted to set up a colony there... That something's growing over there. I can set up... There are some bits of food. I'm gonna set a path, but then I will also need to expand with the mystical hubs. I need like one there. And like one here. One here. And one there. I'm controlling the wrong ones. Not lancets. All of you come back home. Sorry about that. Go back to this. As we go along. Oh, once we place, even if it's not constructed yet, we can place the food, even though the hubs have not been built. Okay. Yeah, there's no mini map, but you can zoom out pretty far. Like this is the whole map. So I want one of you to not be... I want you to just go up there and live up there. Then as you split, things can be built. Move up there. Ah, it's just like spreading disease. You just need one germ to get up there and survive, and then soon everything will be growing and expanding. There's enough food there. You can speed it up by doing that. Yes, eat more! We planted the agave, and this is now a colony. Very good. So what plants have we still not built? Toxin harvester, the neuron. So... no connections. Are we... So I'm still not too sure how those work. Hold on, checking here. There's also plasma pods, increases plasma storage capacity. Does it need anything specific? Wait, why am I on repulsive pheromones? Plasma pod. It needs to grow next to a hub. I'll just do a couple of those. I have also not built mineral pods. Oh, it just needs to be near a feeder hub. I have a mineral pod. Okay. Genetic sampler, we need 100. What? What are those? I don't even know what those are. Oh, it needs 100 biomass. Okay. Toxin harvester, I've got one. I've not built a neuron. Lumiflora. This produces light in its surroundings for other plants, but requires toxins and lots of calories to do so. Oh. Stem cell sprouter. Slowly spawns new stem cells, but needs protein and minerals to do so. So, it needs to be on fertile ground. So this produces stem cells. And it eats proteins. So if I get a couple of those down there, and then I send some stem cells down this way, and make sure they have food along the way. Do I want to tip with the neurons? Yeah, actually, like just how they work. We should be able to get these set up, and then maybe we can get a source of stem cells down there. We'll see how that works. Okay, that should be built there. In terms of biodiversity, we still haven't built two things. Lumiflora. This requires toxins, which we do have. Oh, so I could technically build a Lumiflora there. So I could light up a fertile patch. Like, this actually makes sense to do. But currently this is now the stem cell sprouter, so it consumes... So it produces stem cells, and it needs protein and minerals. Proteins come from there. Okay, so what we can now do is we can actually get a grubber built. You probably want to increase the number of things down here. Can begin harvesting all of that. So this is a little inefficient, but it works. In terms of... I'll try to light this up. So, yeah, that's a bit out of range that to just grab those. Let me just... That. So this now produces light. So once that grows... So the only thing we haven't built is the genetic sampler, which means we need to get our biomass higher. This... Oh, nice. This is fully expanded and everything. I'll need a grubber to get that, but... Can I destroy these natural... I can't. Oh, I can use Lancet cells to destroy these things. So then... Lancet cells. Go there and make room. So this is growing. Which means I can now It says missing light. It probably has to be fully grown. Light turns on. And now I can just generate food down here. That's missing light, so wherever it's missing light, I just instead produce protein incubators. Good. Increase the grabbers, the vesicles there. So these will slowly spawn stem cells and finish building all of this. This will all produce food. So that will slowly come along. Yes, good. So, place two next to each other and they'll connect. Place more, build a brain. So these neurons. So if I build like two, let's build them somewhere a bit easier. I feel like I need... Let's build two. See what it does. Oh, so those lancets did clear that off. Will they swim back when they're hungry? They will just eventually go back home? Nice. Okay, good. I wanted to build a... grab a thing there. So we can start harvesting that. This is now done. Let's recycle that. Where was I building neurons? Yeah, so I built two neurons. So that's achieved the biodiversity. Okay. Close by neurons connect to form a network. So this just adds complexity. Does this have any upkeep? It's plasma powered. So this is... This is just a way to increase your total score, right? I know. So if I do... I can also... Actually, do I want those there? This is like free food to just be here once in a while, so I might actually want to leave those. Starvation. The protein incubator... It's plasma. Look how much food is in here. I just need some cells down here. This is a cesspool. Can you all grow? Why is this protein incubator starving? It doesn't have plasma. No line of sight to vesicle hub. Oh, because of this hump. Oh well, you can starve. That's fine. This should be able to increase our biomass, right? So this is 100 biomass and complexity. So it's not 100 total, it's 100 each. But also, what is this genetic sampler gonna do? So the more of these, the better. Also, this is longest chain bonus. Right. So that's what these big open spaces are for. Wait, where is it? Yeah, neuron. So, no connections. Yes, that's correct. So if I wanted to... Quite what I wanted to do. Oh, am I out of resources? Okay. Okay, build all that. Is this coming alive yet? What's wrong with you? Oh, this thing's dead. I need to clear that up. Stem cell needed. Yep, they're going, they're going. So these neurons, okay, they're all still growing. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to dig through. Can you all just become a mass of biomass? In terms of toxins, I assume we're fine. Oh, we never expanded into all this. What's down? Oh, there's a toxic thing down there. Can I get one grubber? No, I don't think so. Let's have a grubber there. And a grubber there. Get those going. Just mark all of this for collection. Good. We're at 88 biomass. This is going. Don't know if I want to expand over that side. I want to get to at least the first star. I gotta win this mission. Stem cell needed. Where? I just told the Lancets to go. Because I want to build this thing, this genetic sampler, but I need 100 biomass. So I've got 55 complexity. How do you... How do you get to 200 complexity? Longest chain bonus, 46 total neural connections. It's just proximity. So if they're close enough, like it can connect to 3, like that. I see. So you want like a really cramped corridor kind of stuff. No feeder hubs there. We're gonna start grubbing through all this. Start digging through all this, and we can mark that as well. Okay, good. So how much biomass? Neurons are 120. We're at 90 biomass right now. So if we just keep building neurons... Now that I'm producing rations, I'm getting used to actually using it. So we need another 10 biomass. Like just getting... Like how much toxin harvester is 350? So like having a second toxin harvester would actually be very expensive. What am I missing? We need 20 minerals and 20 DNA. Oh, there's just not enough DNA. There's some DNA over here. So I could probably... Oh, I've built that in a very weird spot. Yeah, this needs to not be there, but... Like, what's holding back my biomass? Like, how do I just have more? It just means I have to build more, but like, we are running out of space for things. So these wild agave, I should actually just clear all of this, because it's not good to have that. I should also clear those. And then I go here, Anyone find their way? Because we can clear these and then plant the better producing micro agave. I should also just move this. Where is that? Have that there. Destroy that. Doing this will increase our biomass as well, because we'll just have more stem cells. Can I fit two? No, not quite. This also allows me to move a vesicle hub up here. And then one up here. We can at least grab that DNA. Can we not support more? I guess not. We're at 93 biomass, almost there. So to produce... This produces DNA, so it's actually very hard to be building these neuron connections until we're producing DNA. We're grabbing that stuff. Yep, that's just going there. Use feeders to complete the food chain with microagave and stem cells. Use oh wait, what was it again? The feeder hubs. What do feeder hubs feed again? I forgot. The feeder hub feeds... the mineral extractors. It needs a line of sight. We're at 98. Placing those down should bring us there. So what does it cost to build this thing? We have enough. We just need to build it. So I guess we can just continue building these neurons. Can you not? Enough headroom? Okay. And then we'd want to go up the other side as well. Okay, that's a bunch more neurons, which will add to our biomass. And if we can get enough. I keep forgetting to set this back to not those. Get back there. 99! Come on! 100! I can build one of these. It needs fertile ground? Oh no. It's huge! It needs so much fertile ground. Guess I have to bust this down. Is 3 enough? Need to destroy 2 more. Build it before I lose the... Oh, I've got 100 biomass and 100 complexity. I got 1 star and I'm building the genetic sampler. 200? I mean, I can see how it's doable. Basically, building the neurons will also increase the biomass, but... we just don't have enough DNA. You'd have to accumulate all the DNA and just keep growing and keep growing. But okay. That was a good look at Primordial Empire. There's the whole military scenario, which you can go check out. So if you want to try this game, it's a free demo, so do go check it out. It's actually solid. Is this a city builder? Can I call this a city builder? I don't know if I can call this a city builder. It kind of is. It's a colony builder for sure. You don't technically build residences for your population, but you have a population. It's interesting, huh? But anyway, whatever you want to call it, this is Primordial Empire. Solid game so far. I'm looking forward to seeing how this develops. Free demo. Just try it. Wishlist it if you want to make the developer happy. Developers love wish lists. More than anything else. Even more than sales. No, it's not more than sales, but they love wish lists. So go ahead and wishlist it if you're not sure, but it's a free demo as well right now, so just give it a try. It's from an indie dev who's from the Zacolites, Mark, and it's being published. It actually got picked up by a publisher, so it's coming along. It's coming along. And super pretty. Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice. The color usage is good. That's the main thing I think that's going for it, yeah. You wishlisted it and someone came and stole your DNA. It's one of these stem cells. They just came along, picked it up. Actually, no, it would have been one of the vesicles. A vesicle stole your DNA. Anyway, go check out Primordial Empire. It was a solid experience. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.